You see, guys, you see what he does to me every morning.
Okay. No, I was just trying to see whether you were able to match the color, but this is possible.
It's
This is possible.
Actually, both the fashionista.
But how are you doing?
I'm good though. Liverpool won over the weekend, so I couldn't ask for more.
That was a fabulous victory, isn't it?
Oh yes. That was a glorious
Just like the
one.
victory for us now.
Yes.
I realize that you're trying to give NMY a hard time, but that's they are smiling. What has Man U done to you?
Man U, I don't understand. No, I was simply saying a prayer for them all. Right now, I'm concerned for them. So we are going to consult the Lord in Bible times to tell us what must Man U do, because today West Ham is scoring them. I mean, I was in Manchester when Crystal Palace scored them, and my hotel was like next to Old Trafford. It was so depressing.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
So a lot of the fans were in the hotel house.
But you were rejoicing. They didn't know you were rejoicing.
I was secretly rejoicing, but I didn't know.
No,
if I could show my joy.
No, the thing with being a black man is that quite often there's no expression on our face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And that is how we get away with a lot of the situations.
That's a good one. But yeah,
how's our hashtag going?
Which hashtag is?
Get a wife.
Oh, who? For James?
No. Do you want to go there? No, do you really want to go there? I know today is a holiday, so I have a lot of time and leeway. Do you really want to try it?
Actually, it's okay. Actually, I have a story to tell you.
Okay, tell a story. We'll still come back to hashtag.
Oh, no, it's a hashtag story.
Okay, go ahead.
It's for off air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. But how is it going?
By God's grace.
Is it gathering momentum?
Frankly, but we are still where we were. But I'll just say that the last time you came and you started a hashtag Get Done a Wife, a lot of people have been hard at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Productive?
Bible says all things work together. People are also working together for our good.
When you quote that against me, then it means I have become the devil who's worked against you.
You know what?
And God is turning it for good.
The whole world is waiting for the message. Let's give it to them.
Is that you running away?
I'm not running away from anything.
All right. Okay.
I never run from anything.
Well done. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I'm revenging on behalf of all Man U supporters this morning. Christopher Reeve says, a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Dan, I love heroes and I look for them everywhere. What I have discovered is that there are heroes all around us. Unfortunately, most of us look too far afield to find our heroes and forget that the person next to us may be a hero. I look for my heroes within those closest to me, and this morning I share with you 4 of my heroes. After you have heard their stories and what makes them heroes in my eyes, I hope you would also begin to identify the heroes closest to you, and I hope that you don't overlook the hero in you as well. Ghana's leading and versatile actor, Andrew Adote, is one of the pioneers of Roverman Productions. He was in the original cast of Unhappy Wives, Confused Husbands, and his performance as the father of the family was one of the reasons that play remains one of the all-time favorites of our patrons. And from that great performance, Andrew has continued to raise the bar for each of the 39 roles he has played over just 11 years, making him the lead actor in the group. About 2 weeks ago, however, Andrew shocked many in the group when he confessed that at one point he almost quit the group. Here's why. In the 3rd year of Roverman, I began to put the emphasis on singing and dancing, which should make the crowd behind me very happy, because I look for singers now and dancers, which also disqualifies Dan. From that point on, I did not audition for actors, but for singers and dancers, because I wanted the singing and dancing in our productions to be first class and out of this world. Now, Andrew had never sung. He saw himself as an actor, but he had never had to bother with singing because it had never been required of him up to that point. Unfortunately for him, but fortunately for us in Roverman, a number of great singers joined the group, and Andrew began to feel out of place. Suddenly, he was no longer the lead actor in Roverman, not even the second or the third. He felt that he had come to a crossroad. He could leave the group because singing was not something he signed for, or he would have to find a way to learn to sing and sing well. Thank God that he chose the latter. Andrew decided that if it was possible to learn to sing, he was going to do so. He engaged a voice and singing instructor, and over a period of 6 months or so, he transformed himself from a below average singer to an exceptional singer. Andrew can now make any song come alive. Now, Andrew is not the first person to have found his place threatened in Roverman because of the new emphasis on singing and dancing. Some, finding themselves in that position, left the group or adopted an attitude that made it difficult to continue using them. But not Andrew. He decided to reinvent himself by learning to sing. And today, Andrew is as comfortable singing and dancing as he is acting, and has regained his position as the undisputed lead actor in Roverman. Nana Abina was also one of the pioneers of Roverman, having made it in the first ever audition for members in 2008. But when after 2 plays she did not make the cast of any of them, she could have chosen to leave the group, as did a friend she joined the group with. She, however, decided that it was time to reinvent herself. Nana Abina studied the productions carefully and realized that Roverman did not have an in-house makeup artist. She then enrolled in FC Perfumery to study makeup at her own cost. On the day she graduated, she came to my office straight from the graduation ceremony with her certificate and said to me, "Uncle, I am now a certified makeup artist. Give me the makeup contract." I tried her for one production where she had to make up 9 different characters, and some of them more than once during the production, and realized that she had indeed mastered her craft, and that was it. Nana Abina became the makeup artist for Roverman until she married and left Ghana to join her husband in 2016. Eja was also one of the pioneers of Roverman, but he could not take his place in 2008 because of an illness. When he assumed his place as a member, he realized that with the talent in the group, it would take forever for him to go on stage. Again, unlike others in the same position leaving the group, Eja decided to find a niche for himself in the group. He discovered that we did not have a designated costume designer, and he decided to fill that position. So whenever we read through a script, he would visualize how each character should look and design their costumes. He would then come to me and say, "Uncle, this is how I saw how each character could dress." And then we would discuss his designs, and that is how Eja has been our costume designer for the last 6 years. There are many definitions of the word hero, but I like the following. 1, a hero is a person admired for achievements and noble qualities. And 2, a hero is one who showed great courage. Andrew, Nana Abina, and Eja could have walked away from the challenges that confronted them in Roverman, but they showed great courage in deciding to take the challenges on and to find ways of creating room for themselves. And for that, they have not only my admiration, but the admiration of everyone in Roverman. Adam joined Roverman in 2010. He was already a senior manager with a bank. Then he moved to Capital Bank as head of one of their heads of departments. Then the bank collapsed. Banking was all he had ever done, and now because his bank had collapsed, even the fact that he held a master's degree and was very experienced in banking did not save him from being rejected by other banks. He was too qualified to be taken on by the other banks, and he was tainted by his links to a collapsed bank, even though he had no hand in the collapse. But he was married and had young children to cater for, so He sold his executive car and bought a smaller one, a much more fuel-efficient car, to operate Uber. You have no idea what courage it takes for a senior bank manager to become a commercial driver, but he felt that it was the right thing to do. Thankfully, a good man does not stay down for too long, and now he's back into banking and doing very well, thanks to a bank willing to bet on him again. Dan, most of us from time to time find ourselves confronting challenges that make us feel like walking away. In most cases, walking away is the easy thing to do. The courageous thing is to find a way of reinventing yourself so you can turn the situation around in your favor. My mother was my heroine because when she became a widow and was saddled with 5 boys, she chose not to crumble, but to rise up to the challenge of raising 5 boys without remarrying and by herself. There is a hero in every one of us, and today, as we celebrate the birth of our national hero, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, please let the hero in you come out. Don't take the easy way out in life, and don't blame others for not having things your way. Remember, where there is a will, a hero will find a way. And like Kwame Nkrumah, may you be the kind of hero who is celebrated long after you are done and gone. And Dan, that is my presentation.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, Uncle Ebo. A friend of mine was asked what is his ambition in life.
Mm-hmm.
And he said immortality.
Okay.
Because if your name lives on after you're gone, you are truly immortal.
You become immortal. A cousin of mine was asked what his ambition in life was.
What is it?
I can't say it on air. Not this morning. But I can tell you before I go, so that if you want to put it on there, you can put it on there.
Okay, at least I'll be a filter. Uncle Ebo, thank you
because
very much.
I honor my promise. Me, I will tell you what it is I've promised to tell you off air. You, I know you won't tell me. What you just promised, you will tell me off air.
Oh, Uncle.
Prove me wrong, that's all.
Hey, emotional blackmail. It's 8 a.m. exactly. This is the Super Morning Show, Joy 99.7 FM. We take just a few messages.